Episode 3 of Queen of Tears begins with a flashback of Hyun-woo giving Hae-in a tour of his hometown. He tries to show her that he is capable of providing for her when he mistook her for being poor. The scene then cuts to the present, and it is revealed that Hae-in was reminiscing about this memory just as the boar attacked her. Fortunately, Hyun-woo shoots the boar and saves Hae-in. They walk back towards the property in which they are staying, but Hae-in sprays her ankle, and Hyun-woo carries her princess style, much to the surprise of the Hong family. Elsewhere, we discover that the chairman did not go to his usual hunting route because Mo Seol-hee's shaman predicted danger for him. Seo-chil informs his mother and Seol-hee about Hae-in's boar incident, and Seol-hee informs the chairman, saying that the shaman was right as Hae-in was on the chairman's hunting route. We also discover that Hyun-woo was a marine and known for his shooting prowess. Simultaneously, Hyun-woo inspects the area where Hae-in was attacked and finds the fence compromised. The attack seems deliberate, and he informs the group at dinner. Simultaneously, we discover that Hyun-seong is not an American citizen, but actually adopted at 13 years of age. He lost his adoptive parents shortly before graduating university. He currently has no family. We further discover that the chairman also lost his parents when he was 15. An employee brings his dog to show the chairman, and the chairman offers to buy it. However, the employee politely refuses, saying the dog is family. Both the chairman and Hyun-seong are visibly displeased about his refusal. Hyun-seong later offers the employee 100 million won to buy the dog, and the employee, initially hesitant, agrees to sell him. Elsewhere, Seo-chil and his wife appear the most loving and sane couple in the Hong family. We understand that Chung Da-hae's father is an Ivy League professor. Upon Seo-chil's inquiry about her fluent Korean, she reminds him that she was only allowed to read and speak Korean at home. She also seems like the perfect chaebol daughter-in-law, not even drinking any alcohol. However, when Seo-chil leaves, Da-hae, quite surprisingly and unpredictably, turns 180 degrees. Her mannerism and speech changes, and she chugs 2 glasses of beer while being frustrated at how much Seo-chil talks.
A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
Meanwhile, Hyun-woo is afraid to be in the same room as Hae-in. After a few attempts and at Seo-chil's push, he finally goes back to the room. Hae-in makes him wash up before sleeping and is bothered by how handsome he looks, something which she hadn't cared about in the past, wondering if her illness is getting to her. Later, Hae-in reminds Hyun-woo that they once slept in a single bed. She suggests cuddling, but finding Hyun-woo uncomfortable, brushes it off as a joke. The next day, the employees request Hyun-seong to take back the money and let them keep their dog. Hyun-sang definitely has some kind of a rocky familial history, because although he agrees, he questions if it's alright for a stray to be killed and not a pet. As he threatens to shoot the dog, Hyun-woo appears and calms the situation. Elsewhere, the Hong family monitor the CCTV footage from the boar attack and find an unknown masked man. The chairman thinks it's his eldest son who wants to kill him. Elsewhere, the dog owners remember a boy who lived at the orphanage. The boy said the same things as Hyun-sang, and we discover that it might be him all along. Back in Seoul, Hyun-sang informs Hae-in that he has fixed an appointment with her seen as her CEO. He seems to have ulterior motives in place. Hae-in checks her emails and is disappointed to find that nobody is ready to cure her. At the office the next day, she keeps thinking about Hyun-woo and visits the doctor with her symptoms of empathy. She begins a medical aid for employees' families, allows solicitors inside the office and more. However, she leaves after the doctor is unable to help her. Meanwhile, Hyun-woo accompanies Byung-jun, Hae-in's father, to meet his elder brother. We find that the eldest son is trying to reconcile with his father, but Mo Seol-hee is stopping him. He further emphasises that it wasn't him who set the boar off, even though he was present at the hunting site. However, Seol-hee denies any communication with Byung-jun's elder brother. Elsewhere, Hae-in's mother asks Grace Go to gather information on Hyun-seong. Grace is caught following Hyun-sang, and she tells Hyun-seong about the background check. We also discover that Grace and Hyun-sang might be involved in the boar incident in order to tear Hyun-woo and Hae-in apart. At Hyun-woo's hometown, his brother's boxing business is dwindling. His siblings decide to persuade Hae-in not to divorce Hyun-woo, and they leave to meet her. After meeting Hae-in at the office, they are unable to get the message across as Hae-in has an important meeting regarding her Thina. Later, Hyun-woo's sister ends up texting Hae-in about the divorce topic. Hyun-woo finds out about this and tries to call Hae-in, who is unreachable. Meanwhile, Hae-in comes to the meeting to find that the CEO is left to handle a family matter. She dines with Hyun-sang, who tells her exclusive details about her Thina and how to win the CEO over. He is also the one who sneakily switches off her mobile phone. Back home, Hyun-woo is waiting for Hae-in. Hae-in arrives drunk along with Hyun-sang. It's clear that Hyun-sang is after Hae-in and wants to create a rift between the two.
Why don't you just die?
When he leaves, Hyun-woo is looking for Hae-in's phone to delete the divorce message from his sister. He barely manages to distract her from checking the text by cornering her. Hae-in, still in a delirious state, questions about why she isn't confident about Hyun-woo loving her. The episode then ends and she kisses him. Thanks for watching, and do let us know what you think of it in the comments below. Do feel free to drop a like or subscribe to our channel if you like what we do. Your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.